been making a lot of progress on the garden shed tree fort. So what I've done is I've cleared out this whole area because I want to dig this flat. What I did with the garden shed, I got my bunk in the back. I slept with my head on the right last night, but baby was kind of scared, so I'm probably gonna put my head on the left, maybe build like a triangle in that corner, kind of like how I cut the shelves at a triangle here. So I got my stuff trying to get organized here. You know, what I did was I got these boards in the way, but I have a hole in the floor. I blocked it up, but what I did was is I dug underneath the garden shed. I dug pretty deep on that side because the banking, you know, and on this side I built an underground wall and put some more posts in. That way it'll fortify the structure. You know, having it buried underground, you know, is making it a lot stronger. Because and then on the wall here, I did the same thing. I got boards going underground, and I'm going to be dump some seaweed in there. I'm going to be dumping sand on top of that, hopefully to get some nutrients. You know, for the bittersweet, which seems crazy because a lot of people don't like bittersweet, but you know, it's pretty cool how it's growing up the structures here. Birds like it, so it's for the birds, I guess. Literally for the birds. And you know, I got this cheap, I get the wrong stuff here. I put it on anyways because I had to make it waterproof. It's, you know, I just can't run to Home Depot. And then on this other end, you know, I built it 12 feet long for the metal tool shed. There was an epic fail. So there's a lot of wood invested because I thought it was 8 by 10, but it's really more than 10 feet, so I had to add on. So I figured I'd just add, you know, add on to it, you know, and just make it 12 feet instead of like, you know, whatever the measurement was, is like, you know, 11 foot something, whatever it was, you know, 10'6" or something. So there's a lot of wood invested adding on to this. So I'm probably going to take the extension off, and then like I got to clean this up. This is an absolute disaster, my wood pile here. So I'm going to bring it in closer, stack it in closer. I'm trying to find a place to put like a like a long-term firewood pile. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But what I'm doing is there's been so much seaweed floating up. I'm trying to do an experiment. You know, down over around the corner, I had buried seaweed there like 7 years ago, and the sand washed up to it, and dune grass spawned. So I'm trying to see if I can bury seaweed in the ground to see if I could get, like, you know, construct like a dune levee here. I was watching the Weather Channel app, and they said that if all the polar caps melt, the oceans will be like 26 feet deeper, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know how they can figure that out, but anyway, we do know the ocean levels are rising, you know, due to the pollution and global warming. You know, how much global warming is natural, I'm not really sure, but I'm sure humans are speeding up the process with that. Let me go down here for a minute. So during the storm Elsa that came through, our flagpole broke in 2 places. My dad's friend Gil took the other pieces home with him to rethread them, and I just kind of stuck this busted umbrella piece in the hole there. But so what you do to get these, you can actually take the broken pipe out of the threads. Oh wow, it's full of water. Awesome. So if you cut the sides with like a sawzall or a hacksaw, like a sawzall blade, you gotta be really careful not to go too deep and cut the threads. If you cut it in like 2 places or 3 places, you can take a chisel or a flat screwdriver and actually chip this in and break it and get that piece out. Kind of a shop hack I learned when I used to do commercial plumbing. There's a bunch of bittersweet in here. I sprayed the poison ivy. I probably didn't get it all, but this might actually make a really good, you know, long-term extended wood pile collection, because I got my wood there and I got the new wood on the beach I've been collecting to kind of like dry it out. So there's a lot of good straight, you know, thick pieces I kind of want to just like save and hide, because unfortunately when one of the owners isn't here, people will come and they'll just, you know, burn tons of firewood and stuff, and they just don't realize how long it takes to collect wood. I mean, I spend hours, you know, hours and hours over the summer walking the island every day, you know, during low tide to try to find wood and go out in my boat, you know, looking for wood. Like I had made a little video what I collected. You know, unfortunately I can't like record as I'm doing stuff because I need my hands to do stuff. You know, so hopefully my technology will get better, but that's about it. Today's the last day of July. Tomorrow's August 1st. So it's an absolute beautiful day. We had some super strong winds come through. I'm actually going to be taking the tent down today, so that's a pretty exciting moment right there. You know, I moved in last night, and you know, that's that. I mean, I just spend so much time, you know, with the tent, you know, putting the tarp on, taking the tarp off, zippering up, zipper down, zipper up, zipper down, move stuff, and you know, this is like my operational area here. So if I need something, I have to walk all the way to the tent. So now I don't. This is going to cut out a lot of time by just being able to have everything here. I got all my tools up top. I got my screws and hardware, other stuff there. You know, and I got a lot of stuff underneath water and stuff. I got fireworks. You know, I'm actually pretty proud of myself, because my real life, you know, on the mainland is, you know, super disoriented. I don't know if I'm coming or I'm going. You know, I got stuff in my church basement. I use that space and I do all their yard work for them for free. And I got my, you know, operational place out in Gorham, where I bring all my wood to take apart and stuff. Then I have my place. Oh, don't forget about the garden, the church tool shed too. My place plus 2 storage units. So between all those places, my stuff is scattered everywhere, and it's nearly impossible to try to be organized. I could do it, but it'd probably take, you know, a super duper long time, and I just don't know if I'm going to organize a location and then be asked to leave from it, or have something happen where I can't stay there anymore. So, you know, part of me is like, I don't want to waste time organizing, you know, and then lose it. You know, out here, this is a permanent thing here. I am, you know, on Sand Island. I'm the heir to it, and I plan on protecting it. You know, as I get older, I'd like to spend more and more time out here, and maybe, you know, in the future, you know, do like a winter camping trip. I'm thinking within the next 5 years, you know, I should have enough, hopefully, wood collected, because I mean, it's going to be, I'm going to be burning a lot of wood. You know, I hope to go solar next year, so I can maybe use a little bit of electric heat, but, you know, just to get prepared for something like that is quite, quite a orchestrated, you know, mess of stuff to do.